everybody. Let's look at swaddling. Okay. Got Lily Heather here with me. So begin with adding some support under your head and neck first. This is the little tough one. Okay, and I do want to say this is something that I learned in Judith Lassiter's training, where if you have the blanket folded like so, where you have like these layers on top, this is one of her suggested techniques. So you're going to come down and so I have the layers here, they're underneath the scapular area, and then I can fold in the sides, and that just keeps the neck from pulling to the left or the right. So for the swaddling on the legs, I'm taking my blankets, noting that this is a very common, like Mexican style blanket that we use in yoga studios. You could use, if you had large enough of, it's called like a bath sheet, like a large beach towel, those work well too. I'm folding this lengthwise and then folding it again lengthwise, just like so. I'm finding the middle. This can become a really important step in this technique because we want to make sure as we go into the swaddling and supporting under the knees that we have the same amount of cushioning and density of material under each knee. Our bodies can become very particular about having some things the same height on each side, right? So I have the middle right here. Approaching Heather, I approach from usually 45 degrees. I avoid approaching a student directly from the side of their head, and I also avoid approaching from the top crown of the head. I attempt in every way to position myself in the room so that I'm able to approach students from about 45 degrees in towards the feet. And this would be for trauma-sensitive training. From here, I let Heather know I'm here. Hey. Hi. Hi. How are you? Okay. So here I am. Back of the hand, light touch. Why? Front of the hand transfers more energy. We don't want to startle. Back of the hand. Hi, I'm here. Hey, Heather. Okay, Heather, are you okay with me stepping over your ankles? Mm-hmm. Notice I asked her, are you okay with me doing a particular thing? I didn't say, how do you feel about this, right? Yes or no response, so it doesn't disturb her energy too much. She doesn't even have to say yes or no. She could go, right? Mm. So from here, I'm stepping over the ankles. Okay, Heather, I'm gonna gather in your feet. Could you touch your toes together for me? So I'm actually holding in, anchoring her ankles with my ankles right now. And you can actually see, you can even see it really well in the video because there's a contrast. We're wearing matching outfits. We're just ill-shaped right now. I'm taking the blanket. I'll be placing this blanket over your knees. This top edge of the blanket, it's probably gonna touch the middle of your thigh, and the bottom edge is touching the middle of the shin, right? Communicate exactly where this is gonna touch. Is that okay with you? Mm-hmm. Okay. Teachers, squat, hips back, flat back. We wanna protect ourselves. Ready? Coming down, 3, 2, and 1. There's our blanket. From here, lengthen it out. Onto the knees, and then I'm taking one step back so I can come down into a lunge and work from this position now. All right, Heather, go ahead and lift your knees up for me. Tucking underneath her knees and calves. We could stop right here if we wanted to. Yesterday, y'all might have seen Debbie just immediately was like, right? You could stop right there. However, there still is a possibility as the body relaxes, there's a possibility of hyperextension in this knee joint. So maybe it feels good while you're here, but when it's time to bend your knees, it's the old that sort of thing. To avoid that, I'm taking the edge of the blanket, I'm folding it in and over one time. Little triangle. Let me see if I can get a better visual on that. Okay. So I had the blanket out like this, bring it in one time, fold it over, and now I have this cushioning right here. This little triangle, the point is going to go underneath the knee joints. And then the other edges of that triangle support directly alongside the bone, continuing to internally rotate the femur. Let's do the other side.
No, I get to stay like this the rest of the day, right?
Sure. Okay. And lift. Roll it under. And down. Okay. To exit, so I go from here to secure it to exit. You feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right? Okay. So just so you know, if you decide that you want to come out at any time, all we have to do is wiggle the knees and it will loosen up, okay? To exit, one hand, come up, and then I back away. Okay, great job.
I don't want to